Have you ever met someone who was absolutely 100% certain they were the smartest person in the room and then said something completely embarrassingly wrong? Think about that one person at work, at school, maybe even in your own family. They walk in like they own the place. Every opinion, unshakable. Every decision, obviously correct in their mind. But the more they talk, the more you realize something is seriously off. But before you start thinking about that one coworker or that guy from your group chat, I need you to think about something closer, something that might make you question yourself. Because this thing we're about to unpack, it doesn't just live in other people, it lives in all of us. Two professors at Cornell University ran an experiment. They gave people tests, logic, grammar, even humor. The people who scored the lowest, they guessed they'd scored in the top 35%. The absolute worst performers thought they were among the best. Not because they were lying, because they genuinely, truly believed it. Have you ever picked up a new skill, language, coding, cooking, maybe music? After just a week or two, you felt unstoppable. Like, yeah, I actually get this. And then a month later, you realize you barely scratched the surface? That rush, that peak of confidence early on, it has a very specific shape. And once you see that shape, you'll never unsee it. This isn't just a quirk of beginners or amateurs. This has been documented in surgeons, lawyers, executives, even heads of state. The pattern is identical every single time. And once you recognize it, you start seeing it everywhere. Picture a mountain. You start climbing. After just a tiny bit of knowledge, you reach the peak almost immediately. You feel incredible, invincible. The people around you seem slow, uninformed, almost beneath you. But then you keep going, and suddenly you fall straight off a cliff into a valley. Because the more you actually learn, the more you realize how much you don't know. That valley, that's where the real learners live, for a while. The people who never fall into that valley, who stay on that peak forever, those are the most dangerous people in any room. And I guarantee you have one in your life right now. Doctors who misdiagnose patients with complete confidence. Investors who blow their life savings on a guaranteed opportunity. Leaders who drag entire organizations, or even countries, in the wrong direction, absolutely convinced it's right. They genuinely cannot see what they cannot see. It's like trying to read a book while standing inside it. Shakespeare wrote, centuries before any research existed, "The fool doth think he is wise, but the wise man knows himself to be a fool." And what if I told you that in 1999, science actually proved him right? It's not just the overconfident people being affected. The truly skilled, truly expert people, they actually underestimate themselves. They assume everyone knows what they know. They second-guess their own expertise constantly. Experts walking around thinking they're average. Beginners walking around thinking they're experts. The entire world, quietly upside down. So let me ask you something, and I really want you to sit with this. In whatever you do, your career, your passion, your craft, where do you honestly think you are right now? On the peak, in the valley, or climbing back up? David Dunning and Dunning-Kruger, they didn't just name the problem, they found something remarkable. The only escape from the peak is to keep going, keep learning, stay radically curious. Because the exact moment you decide you know enough is the exact moment your growth stops completely. The most dangerous sentence a human being can say isn't, "I don't know." It's, "I already know enough." Incompetence doesn't just cause poor performance. It causes people to be completely blind to their own poor performance. If you've been watching this thinking, "I know exactly who this is about," that awareness, that self-questioning, that is proof you're already past the peak. You're in the valley, and the valley is exactly where wisdom is born. The one asking questions is almost always smarter than the one who has all the answers. Drop a comment right now. Tell me, honestly, which stage do you think you're in? And if this just made you rethink how your own brain works, the next video is going to take that even deeper.